So, hi everyone. Funny fact. 5 years ago, if you had told me that I'll be here today, exactly like where I am right now, two things. I'll probably doubt you, but on a second thought, I'll be like, okay, yeah, maybe, maybe not. But yes, 5 years ago, I was in a very different headspace, right? But I have always known one way or the other I was going to be part of those supporting businesses to grow. Yes, my name is Faith Ono, and in this first edition, I've been asked to introduce myself. I love to say Ono as my name, spelled Ono, no H, no S, no U, and most definitely no R. Just Ono, O-N-O, oh no, yes, that's my name. And I'm a communicator by profession, and but at the core of my being, I love to count myself as a business support enthusiast. I love to support businesses. I love to be part of those that help a business to grow, those that help a community to thrive, right? That has been one of the very interesting things that keep me up at night, right? If you find me not ever sleeping, if they ever tell you that Faith is not sleeping, know that it's because of work, it's because of business, nothing more, nothing less. So what do I do right now? A couple of things, but I'll just stick with the very, very important ones. I currently support the Enablers Network in the programs and partnership units. Enablers Network, of course, we are the conveyors of Founders Friday, exclusive founders dinner, Enablers dinners in Abuja, in Kaduna, in Kano, very recently in Mina, and lots of other cities that we are going to be announcing. Please, I should not forget our tagline. We host the biggest founders meetups in these different cities and more, to be announced soon. Yes, monthly. So if you're in Abuja, last Friday of the month. If you're in Kaduna, first Friday of the month. If you're in Kano, third Friday of the month. If you're in Mina, second Friday of the month. So you just cannot miss it. Right, so aside Founders Friday, I also work with the private membership clubhouse here in Abuja as well, called the Club Oxbury. So Club Oxbury is the exclusive space for cerebral entrepreneurs and professionals who want to just have a good time and meet with other like-minded people within and outside the industry. Yeah, so that's what I do. At the side, you would find me supporting other communities part-time or pair projects, putting together trainings, putting together meetups, putting together different opportunities for both founders, for business owners, right? Just for the growth of the ecosystem in general. So I just made use of another word that my boss would always call faith ecosystem. Oh God, yes, yeah. But anyway, that's just it. If I wasn't doing any of the things that I do right now, what would I be doing? I've had a very long night thinking about that, right? But yes, if I wasn't doing any of the things that I do right now, I'd probably be in the political space. I love politics a lot. I love politics. Would I be a politician? No. No, not like a politician, not like vote for me kind of politician. I love to analyze politics. I love to pick the brains of politicians. I love to predict their next action. I love to look at the patterns and know that, okay, this is likely going to happen. But again, that's just one of my little fantasies. But that's just it about me. Where I'm from, I never really like to talk about this particular one, because if you say you're from here, if you say you're from here, so if you've never sent me money, if you've never heard me talk about my father, if you've sent me money, you'll be more confused about where I'm from. So if you've never really heard me talk about where I'm from, you probably would not guess, right? But of course, I'm a proud Nigerian, a very, very proud Nigerian. Not to forget, I'm from Delta State, of course. Urobo So yes, I'm a proud Nigerian, but I love me my amala and ewedu. I don't joke with it. I'm not going to mention any particular place, but I don't joke with my amala and ewedu, right? One time, I even went as far as eating the wrong amala and ewedu from a very terrible vendor. And the very next day, I went to my normal vendor. I went to Itapela to wash out that experience, to tell myself, okay, normal, and ewedu is not terrible. So yes, I love me a good plate of amala and ewedu, right, with all the rice, rishi. But of course, I'm looking forward to the next couple of days where I'm still going to be answering a lot of questions. Next 5 years, exciting projects I've been on. What will have been in the last couple of years since I started my career. A lot of very awesome questions that I'm going to be answering rather. But for today, thank you so much. Super excited and grateful to every single person that has been part of my journey since I started. I'm not going to fail to mention Busola of Ivan. God, I think Busola was one person that actually helped me to really know who I am and what I really wanted to do with myself within the industry. And also want to give another shout out to the founder of Ivan Innovation Hub, Mr. Samson Ikoche. God, I still remember the first time he had a formal interview session with me when I told him I wanted to serve at Ivan. It was so pathetic. Each time I think about that experience, up until now, I think I'm still bad at it. He gave me a very blank canvas and asked me to write out all the things that I want to do, and I couldn't pen down a thing. At that point, I felt he wasn't going to give me a chance, right? He wasn't going to allow this dull girl to run his company. But guess what? In 2023, he gave me the opportunity to run his business as a business manager, and boy, that was one of the best decisions I ever made. I was opportune to learn in just 1 year things that, according to my father, he would say it should take you another like 10 years for you to have experienced any of this, but I did in 1 year, and I have been the best for it. I have been the total best. For every time that I look back, every time I am reminiscing on those months, right, those experiences, I just smile, and all I can just say is thank you so much, Sam, for this opportunity, one that I do not take for granted. And also to Yemi, Olayemi, thank you so much. In fact, to every single person that I met during my time at Ivan Innovation Hub, I feel like those years were they were my formative years, right? Every single one of you, very gracious, always very patient with me. I remember my first presentation. I know somebody that said I should never in my life present ever again. I should never ever design ever again, because of the way I performed. I was tensed. I was saying God knows what. But, they were just... But again, very excited. This is almost 4 years now. And I can say for a fact I'm in a very good place, taking my growth process one day at a time. Definitely not where I thought I was going to be at this particular age that I am, but also very grateful that I took up the challenge to get better, right? With every project, with every assignment, with every program, with every partner, with every single individual that I have had to deal with, I have taken it upon myself to see it as a stepping stone to being better. And here I am today, being able to look at the camera and talk about myself. I would have shrunk to any bit and avoided doing anything like this. But I'm here today, very excited, very proud, super proud, to my sisters, my family, my mom, everybody. I don't think there will be a faith or no without all of these people. Without my mother, sister, yeah, sister Favor, sister Peace, Precious, my cousins, my nephews, my nieces, every single one of you. You guys are just a part of this process of who I am. I don't think I would ever talk about myself without really mentioning you. Yes, my friend also, Kije. Thank you so much. So Kije may not really know this, but most times I ask myself, what would Kije do in this very situation? How would she manage this? She's a very terrible person, by the way. Kije helps me not to trust people. I think that's her only life goal in my own life, to make sure that I don't trust people. Right, but yes, very amazing friend and sister. Thankful to the Founders Friday community that has further helped my coordination process, my leadership process in the last couple of years. Super excited. Thank you all so much. Looking forward to the next couple of days. I hope I don't share and overshare, but again, the idea for this is so that I am able to come back and listen through on my journey and tell myself that okay, you've done way more than you would have thought, right? That you would do in this short period of time. So yes, thank you all so much, even for listening to this up to this very point. I hope that you get to listen through the next 90s. So till my next video, bye.